I will walk up.
Okay.
I'll be like, "Hello, yes. Is this I was informed that this was the and I'll get really close to his ear. Um Copper Problems, I think that's the name of the place. Copper Problems?
They,
Silver uh uh, uh answers, I think.
you see the tiefling kind of raise his hand. And he says, "Iron Solutions," and then
Oh, that's the
the half
name.
elf kind of
Yes.
slaps him on the back of the head, and then he says, "Look, if you're looking for Iron Solutions, it doesn't exist."
Oh, but he just said it did.
He kind of shoots a dirty look at the tiefling, and says, "He's not very bright."
We're looking for Kern.
Yes, I was hired. Kern specifically asked for me for my,
We have a business deal.
Have a what?
Discuss a business deal.
Yes, a business deal.
All right, Hugo, make a persuasion check with advantage because Octavian's helping you.
Yes.
Yay.
A business deal with death.
Oh, 21.
21.
Whoa! I'm
All
rubbing
right.
off on you.
The half elf kind of looks. He kind of looks you over and says, "Fine." And he opens the door and says, "You'll find him upstairs. But if you're lying, I'm gonna find out." And he kind of
get right
shoots you
up-
a dirty look.
I'll get right up to the elf's face and be like, "Honey, I don't lie. I just tell."
Exaggerated truths.
That I just beat the truth and twist it into so unrecognizable that people often mistake it as a lie.
All right. He just kind of spits on the ground as you all four walk by him. He slams the door behind you, and you hear upstairs a gentleman yelling, "Keep it down there."
Trying to read. Okay. All right. The game plan is: what do? Do we kill the man? Do we get answers from? Like, what's the game plan here?
We beat the shit out of him as we get answers.
Okay, cool. Who's gonna be bad cop? Who's gonna be good cop? And who's gonna be slutty
I will be
cop?
bad cop.
I'll be slutty cop. And Mars.
I
can
don't
be,
think it's necessary.
Mars can be good cop, and Dante can be mysterious shadow art thief cop.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Sphere is our pet sphere.
Yeah, he's the voice
He's
of
the-
reason.
No, he's our Scooby Doo.
Yeah. Would you do it for a sphery snack?
He doesn't eat.
Oh.
It's just oil.
Delicious oil.
All right. So you
I'll
four.
walk up to the door that I hear the voices, and I'll kind of give you like a very subtle little knock.
You hear him startled response, kind of go, "Come in."
Room
Kinda-
service.
As you say that, he says, "What?"
I'll open the door. It'll be like, I'm sorry. I'll minor illusion a feather duster in my hand. I'm sorry, you didn't have a do not disturb on the door. Do you mind if I clean up a little?
He just kind of looks you over and says, "Who the hell are you?"
I'm the maid.
He goes, "We don't have a maid."
Well, you do now, honey. This place is absolutely disgusting. Ugh.
You see,
I'll just start dusting.
It is very dusty, and on his desk is a single oil lamp, and the rest of the room is bare bones, empty bookshelves. The desk looks to be part of the floor, and he just kind of looks at you and adjusts his glasses, just trying to grasp what the hell's going on.
I'll gesture to the empty bookshelf and I'll say, "Which one? Oh, I see that you read. Which one is your favorite?"
He kind of looks at the empty bookshelf and looks back at you, and he's like, "Again, who the hell are you?"
I'm the maid. What are you, blind?
Make a deception check.
Can't
Welcome
you
back
read?
to the Octavian show.
Can't you read? I'm the maid. Deception 25.
He kind of
Welcome
like
back to the Octavian show.
he rubs his
everybody.
temples and says, "I don't remember hiring a maid," but
Your boss hired me.
you see him kind of like adjust himself and say, "Oh, Arthur hired you."
Arthur.
Arthur's
Mother.
Arthur Sin.
Arthur Sin. I will prestidigitate my face as the man who I hate, and I will say, "This Arthur."
He kind of like leans back and says, "What are you doing? How did you do
No.
that?"
Nothing. I'm the maid. I'm the maid. Maids can do this. Didn't you know? I just wanted to make sure we were talking about the same Arthur. I'm going to start cleaning. Do you mind if my cleaning crew comes in? Come in, guys. He needs this place needs a thorough cleaning, and make sure to lock the door on the way in. We don't want any of the pesky dust getting out.
As you all,
Yes, we're doing this. As Octavian walks in, mace in hand.
as you all walk in and lock the door behind him, Hugo immediately he locks eyes with you, and you see him just immediately begin to flop sweat, and he's like,
Hello, Kern.
he goes, "Hugo, I thought you had left town."
I'm so glad you remember me. Hugo like goes over there, like grabs him by the grabs him by like the whatever he's wearing by his clothes, like lifts him up.
He's a shorter gent. He's human, but he's pretty short. And as you lift him into the air, his legs kicking underneath him.
I'll dust where he was standing.
You see, he's got a visible look of confusion as you still have Arthur Sin's face on. As he
I'll just remove the illusion and just have my skull.
that freaks him out a little even more. You see his eyes just wide as he just scans what's laying before him as he's
With the
being hoisted in
maze.
the air. And he's like, "Look, it wasn't anything personal. Okay, maybe it was a little personal. I needed the business more, so I joined up with Iron Solutions, and they got rid of you. It's nothing, please don't kill me."
That sounds incredibly personal.
I'm half tempted to throw you out the window.
It wasn't personal. I just killed your whole family and destroyed your livelihood. It was just business. What do you mean?
He goes, "Yeah, it was just business,
Guys,
like the
this is the
Skell
boss, right?
says."
This is the guy that's
killed my friend in business.
The one calling the shots.
well. This is the he's like the regional manager for this street, but the Arthur's the one in charge.
So is he the
Our
one we were
Arthur.
looking
Our
this-
Arthur, the one who
this is-
keeps interrupting Octavian's mugging attempts.
I can't
Gotcha.
wait to kill
Okay.
him.
for? Question real quick. Can I take the artifact that's on him and check it?
Make an investigation check as he's kind of hoisted in the air and you begin to go through his pockets.
Okay.
Oh my god! Get a pat down.
Yeah.
Investigation.
Octavian, put your mask on.
Maid Dante,
17.
make sure the man is clean.
17. You begin to rifle through his pockets. He has a couple silver on him, and eventually you do kind of reach into his one pocket, and he kind of like tries to stop you, but it's to little effect as you pull out this nice opal ring that looks very old. It's
Oh,
the metal band has kind of tarnished, but the opal still shines quite brightly.
can I do a history check on it or insight or?
Make a history check.
So it's literally a family heirloom, like I thought.
It's my dead mother's wedding ring.
I got 13
13.
on it.
It's an old ring, maybe a couple centuries. You're not quite sure if it's related to anything. It's a pretty standard ring. It doesn't look magical or.
Is there an inscription on the inside?
There is.
I was stolen.
Can I read it?
What languages do you speak?
Aquan, Common, and Primordial.
You do not recognize this language.
I read Elvish. Is that the language?
Does anyone know what this language looks like?
What are all your languages? Octavian first. What are your languages?
Elvish, Common, and I can technically do telepathy.
Okay. Hugo, what languages do you speak?
Celestial and common.
Okay, and Mars.
Hang on, I can't remember, and I can't remember where it is in my character sheet.
You're fine.
Is
It
that
should be
under-
in proficiency in languages at the bottom.
Yeah, so it's gonna be in your like.
I only
melee
keep.
weapon.
I only speak Common and Loxodon.
All right. None of you speak this language.
Do you know what this language is? I'll ask the guy that's being hoisted in the air.
He make a
This is
persuasion.
This is such an odd mugging.
Make a persuasion check.
What check?
Persuasion.
Persuasion? Oh
Hugo just looks over like, really? Is now the time?
I got a 0.
As-
Oh my god.
he just kind of looks and says, "Is this really the time to be asking me about a ring?"
Yes, actually it is.
Can
I'll
I,
make
Can
my
I roll-
head. I'll make my face
wait,
look like Arthur.
no, wait,
and my hand-
Octavian.
Yeah,
I want to roll an intimidation check.
yeah, scare him.
Make an intimidation check.
Karen's telling me about this ring.
Tell me what the ring
I,
says.
I rolled a nat 1. Octavian Mars is just really confused about the situation and
You kind
just
of
trying to help.
Let me just ask nicely.
you puff out
Sir.
your chest, and you kind of start to get in his face before Octavian pushes you aside. Go ahead, Octavian. What would you like to do?
I will speak to him telepathically. I got a natural 20
There you
on
go.
persuasion. I'll be like, telepathic to him. Do you know what the ring says? Do you recognize the language? What does it say?
He goes, "It's undercommon.
And what does it say?
It says to have and to hold forevermore."
Oh my gosh, cursed
It's
words.
literally just a wedding ring.
Oh, that's
Fine. I'll put it back in his pocket. Actually, I'll hold on to it as insurance for now.
yeah. Because if he doesn't tell us what we want to know, he can't get married now because we have the wedding ring. How does that
Alright.
make you feel,
I mean,
bitch?
it's better than us taking his life.
Well, yeah, of course. We don't want to kill him.
Yeah.
We just want to make him very, very uncomfortable.
I might want to kill him.
Hugo.
Don't kill him
what's-
yet.
I'm gonna get behind the guy and kind of put my hands on his shoulders, looking Hugo dead in the eyes, and be like, Hugo. And I'm gonna go from one shoulder to the other behind this man's back and go, Hugo, we could kill him, or we could disturb him tonight in a way where he never sleeps ever again, because he's plagued
Wait, do
by
you still
what
not
has
have your
happened.
mask on?
No, I'm just the skull.
Wait, do the other two even know that Octavian is a skeleton?
Yeah.
But I kind
Yeah,
of glanced
Hugo
over it for the fact that I was looking for an artifact. Now I'm kind of like, are you a fucking skeleton?
Yes.
Cool.
And I will
alright.
kill each and every one of you if you ever utter a word to this to anyone.
It's our little secret.
He goes, the Karen is like, "Are you gonna kill me?"
Hold on one moment. Dante, technically you're a talking skeleton too. Everyone here is a talking skeleton.
This is
I just don't
Yes,
have-
but the
it's all
difference
a matter
between the
of
rest of
perception.
us, Octavian, is that we have flesh.
Well,
We-
maybe
we're
I
not.
misplaced
You're
mine.
not.
I misplaced my flesh. It was
Gotcha.
stolen. I'm gonna pinch what's his face on the cheek and go, isn't that right? Are we all just talking skeletons? No, tell Hugo what he wants to know. Or maybe you will lose, maybe someone will misplace your flesh too, buddy.
Oh god.
He just kind of like surveys the situation. And he his shoulders slump, and he kind of lowers his head and says, "What do you want to know?"
What's your favorite color?
No.
Octavian, we want to know where his boss
He's your
is.
boss, right?
Yeah!
He's
you
like,
can
"No,
tell
no."
us his favorite color too!
He goes, "I'll answer. It's red."
Okay. Like,
Where's your
blood.
boss?
All right, Arthur Sid.
Yeah, where's
He
Arthur
is your
Sid?
boss.
He goes, "Well, I've never met him. He just has dead drops. I pick him up. I do as he says. I tell the guys out front. They go and they muscle whoever needs to be muscled. The money is then dropped off at another dead drop, and he takes it, or someone takes it, or something. But he keeps himself very clean of the organization."
Do you
I
have a map
don't-
of these dead drops?
It doesn't matter. I have a way to summon Arthur. Wherever I am, I can just conjure him up. All I have to do is act like I'm getting mugged, and he'll just be there to fucking ruin my day.
Okay. Do you have a map of these dead drops?
He goes, "No maps." He specifically made sure that we didn't do that. The dead drops are random. He'll send me a telepathic message. I don't know how he does it.
He'll
And then
send me a singing telegram, and they will relay the information to me.
he sends a strippergram. It's very
Yeah,
confusing.
stripper-
Barbershop trio.
Yes!
Barbershop quartet that always shows up randomly as I'm doing groceries, and they'll just start singing locations.
If
Things
one of
like
them dies
songs,
mid...
and the clues are inside those songs.
But if one of them dies, the message is completely unlegible.
Exactly.
He goes.
Okay.
He just
What else
messages
can
me
you
in my head. I go to the dead drop and get what I need.
Dead drop. Isn't
And
that
what
what
exactly
drag
do
means?
these dead drops?
I'll
Say
do
again?
that thing where I'll do that thing where drag queens just drop to the ground while they're dancing. I'm like, this is a dead drop.
He goes,
Okay.
no, it's just like a mailbox or a trash can or something.
And what does he send you?
He typically just has instructions of who to collect money from, who to start collecting money from, and who to shut down.
So how did you know about my business so quickly?
He goes, well,
Because he was there. He was our first customer, remember?